That was rough, man.
They crashed. Undefeated.
Has he been undefeatable?
I love speed and I love going fast.
It's girl on girl. Anything can happen.
This is the face of a winner. To be honest, it freaked the hell out of me.
Get an elbow right in the face.
Gonna kick some ass.
Big mouth.
Whatever.
My type of sport. Contact.
Jodie has to do badly.
As long as my foot doesn't fall off, I plan to get to the final.
Oh, yes. Hello and welcome to the Jump Line from Austria. Just loving this house banter. Look, I still can't. No, what do you mean, what am I? This is hot.
Camouflage.
Listen, it's Richard and Judy. I'm still trying to get over the fact that you are here in my Alpine Lodge. It's very exciting. Wait, where's Ding Dong? Where's Ding Dong? Ding Dong! Look, Ding Dong Bell's voice, family. Look, this is Ding Dong's beautiful daughter. Here we've got Engelbert back. Our boys, they're resting tonight. A lot of après ski going on. It's been going on all day. Over the next 8 nights, our celebrities are going to face a winter sports bonanza. We've got the bobsled coming up. In a few days, a whole feast of exciting new stuff. Tomorrow night, live, we'll be throwing our celebrities down the snow cross and up off our insane new eliminator, the air dump. It's like some sort of Irish or Scottish dance here. Last night we said goodbye to Tuffers and Dom on the very first show. And Louis, let's just discuss, you beat Mike Tyndall.
Yeah, I'm still very excited. Someone should have slapped me, but hey, what can you do?
Listen, but tonight, it's all about the girls. We've got the Louises, we've got Stacey, we've got Heather. And listen, you know, if our girls are feeling a little bit nervous, maybe they should, because it's another double elimination. 4 of them are going to face the jump live, 2 are going to be leaving tonight. And to steer clear of the jump completely, all they need to do is win the terrifying skeleton. Oh, crikey. Seriously, it's a worry. Après ski all day today. Anyway, here's the lovely Graham Bell with a reminder of how it works.
The rules of skeleton are pretty simple. The fastest person to the bottom is the winner. The feeling of speed is accentuated by the fact that your face is just inches from the ice. Well, the British invented skeleton way back in the 1920s in St. Moritz, and we really own it now at the Winter Olympics. One of the hardest things with skeleton is getting the start right. It's not just the sprinting speed, it's the jump and landing onto the sled properly. Our competitors can't afford to go at this and think that the sled is going to take them to the bottom. They have to make sure they remember the track, that they get the subtle steering right. You start hitting the walls, you'll be like the pinball in a pinball whizzing machine. Every time you hit the side, you're not only slowing yourself down, but it also really hurts. Given that fractions of a second make a difference between winning and losing, you need to own this track.
Right, so it works just as it did for the boys yesterday. Our ladies are going to be placed into pairs based on their training times. The 2 girls in each pair race head-to-head and the winner stays. The loser in each race will jump live to stay in the competition, and 2 are going to be leaving tonight. So, going head-to-head first, it's our 2 fastest girls in training. Who were they? Brace yourselves.
My name's Heather Mills. I'm a charity campaigner and a philanthropist. In my 20s, I lost my leg. I was crossing the street, police motorcycle chopping my leg off. Learned to ski when I was 21. At 42, I won 4 gold medals and a silver in the World Cup. So I'm a pretty good skier. Taking part in the jump, it's a really big deal because no amputee has ever done a ski jump before.
Welcome to the Olympic sliding track in Eagles. We're here to learn skeleton.
So Heather, when you're sliding, the best thing for you to do is to take your prosthetic leg off.
What would happen if I kept the leg on?
If you keep it on, you're basically just pulling a big anchor down with you, slowing yourself down.
Last year we had a lying down start. This year an option for self-loading.
Obviously I can't do a sprint start. I'm really determined to try and push off as fast as I can.
Just go for it.
My only fear is to be really slow compared to everyone else.
Okay, ready?
Ready.
How do I make it go faster?
So slow for you?
Yeah.
Heather has the best run of this training. It's not easy for her with one leg, and she did a really good job.
I'm Louise Hazel, Olympian and Commonwealth gold medalist in heptathlon. What do you want? There's competitive and then there's Olympian. Losing's just not an option. Like, if I go out in the first show, oh my God. I'm up for the skeleton. This is probably going to be one of the favourite events for me. Just going to be fearless, I'm going to attack it, I'm just going to give it everything.
Come on, big girls, let's go.
I'm glad they're doing a sprint start this year. That's what I'm good at.
This is a really good run from her.
I've got to nail this. No athlete goes into a competition not wanting to win. With my background in sprinting, it's my race to lose.
Good morning, competitors. You'll be paired up with one other competitor who you'll take on in a head-to-head race. You'll be racing against the person who recorded the closest time to you during practice. Heather Mills will take on Louise Hazel.
It's a good pairing because we're both really competitive.
It's easy to think Heather's at a disadvantage, but her determination makes her so dangerous in this competition. I'm just going to have to pull up my big Team GB pants and let her know what's hit her.
Because Louise is incredibly good at running, I'm going to try and be as smooth as I possibly can. So Louise better go like the clappers, because if she loses to a one-legged chick, she's never going to live it down.
If she loses to a one-legged chick, she's never. I hope those Team GB pants are big.
She's throwing all the punches tonight.
A lot of fun.
So listen, it is Louise Hazel, it's Heather Mills, it's the skeleton, and it's race time. Commentary is brought to you as ever by Barry Davis.
Welcome to the Olympic Sliding Centre at Eagles. It's ladies' day today, the same course as used by the men yesterday, 888 metres in length, 124 metre drop. And we start with a head-to-head between Heather Mills, who was the fastest in training, and the Olympian Louise Hazel is looking to take full advantage of the fact that she can do a sprint start. And she does get away pretty well. Just a little nick on the first turn. Coming now down to the Kreisel. And she seems to be loving it. What's the time? It's 19:19, this is good. Now coming up to 9, that caused her problem, she hasn't steadied yet. Oh, and she's sideways all over the place now. That's cost her some speed, but even so, this is going to be a very quick time. Think what it might have been. She comes down now to the finishing line. 43.50. That would have beaten most of the men. And what a test for Heather. Heather Mills has discarded her artificial left leg. She can't sprint, of course. She's looking for a good push. And she gets it. She's the firm favourite because she had the fastest time in training. Into the first bend, has a little bit of a problem. And it costs her a bit of pace. How crucial will that prove to be? And she comes in to the long, long bend. Nice positioning at the split time. Down on her competitor by 0.82. She's got a bit to make up. If she can be smooth, she can do it. She's smoother and lower than Louise on that tricky bend 9. And she's going quicker, no doubt about that. 97. She could make up the gap. Into the finish. That is going to be very, very close to call.
It looks like it was close, right? It's a moment of truth. Now remember, whoever clocks the quickest time stays in the competition. The loser will face the jump. So Louise, you raced first, so let's just remind ourselves of your time. Your time was 43.50 seconds. Heather, your time needs to be under 43.5 seconds to avoid the jump. So let's see your time. 44.81. Congratulations to Louise. You saved the competition. But Heather, let's just for a moment dwell on the fact that this is going to be a real huge thing for you to jump, isn't it?
I'm very excited. I'm looking forward to first person to jump with one leg.
Exactly.
And I got 97 kilometres, so that was good. I just ping-ponged a bit. And
Can we quickly just discuss your broken foot?
Basically, I learned to jump on one leg and foot, and then it broke yesterday. And
it's very rare, that
there's
foot.
only 4 in the world, 2 in USA. I've got one that they're just prototypes from Otterbock, London Prosthetic Centre. And a guy 2 hours away happened to have one.
Stop it.
No. And he's here tonight, Carl.
And he's just lent you his foot.
He's loaned me his foot.
Amazing. And what size is it?
It's like a 12.
It's a 12. Anyway, Heather, listen, jumping with a size 12 foot. Good luck. Off you go. Get ready. Heather Mills, everyone. Okay, coming up. Genuine sporting history. Heather Mills becomes the first below-the-knee amputee ever to attempt the ski jump, and she's doing it live. I'm going to see what happened when one of our celebrities had a genuine near-death experience. Don't go anywhere.
She's out of control.
Oh, welcome back to the jump. Live from Austria. Before the break, we learned that Heather will be the first girl jumping to stay in the competition. We've just seen her go off there. What, Joey, what's she doing?
I'm jumping.
Oh, jump. I'm learning how to jump on the new jump app.
Oh, nice jump. A nice jump there, Joey. I had no idea we had one of those. I'm going to download that app for free as soon as I get back tonight. And listen, boys, girls are doing quite well, aren't they? You can put that down now, Joe. They're doing quite well, right?
Yeah, listen, the girls are very, very fierce.
They're quite fierce, aren't they?
Very
And
fierce.
we've got this competitive thing that I'm not sure you guys really have.
We need to watch out because they're already clocking times a lot faster than mine last night. So.
Oh, he's noticed that already, poor old JB. Right, back to the girls. Time for our next skeleton head-to-head. One of them's going to face Heather on the jump, and it turns out these two have history.
You get me?
I'm Lady Victoria Harvey, international socialite, go to lots of glamorous parties, wear a lot of glamorous dresses. I've skied pretty much my whole life. The kind of skiing that I'm used to is stopping on a ski slope for lunch and having like a nice glass of rosé. So I don't know if this is going to be the same kind of experience.
Early impressions of Lady Victoria, very confident on the skeleton.
I love speed and I love going fast.
She has just gone and done corner 5 and 6, the best I've ever seen. Oh my God.
That was kind of amazing.
She's one of the early favourites. She's absolutely flying, but she needs to maintain control as well as speed. See her body all loose?
She's out of control. Oh.
Is she off?
No, that's gonna hurt her confidence.
She came out of the last corner and her angle was totally wrong, so she's hit the wall and just flipped over.
It was like being on a motorway hitting another car. It was horrific.
Her confidence took a huge knock after that crash, and she needs to get back on track if she's got any chance of avoiding the jump.
I'm Jodie Kidd. I was a model for many years. Now I race cars and I do a bit of TV presenting. I thrive on crazy adrenaline things. I will just throw myself off that mountain. When I put my mind to something, I won't give up. So I've just arrived. I've taken over from Sally, who unfortunately got injured. I was having a very, very indulgent Christmas and New Year, and then I got the phone call 2 days ago. Talk about throwing in the deep end.
All I want you to do is push and load on. So Jodie has come in late. We've got a lot of work to do with her.
This is all happening very quickly.
She's just going to have to concentrate and stay calm.
Jodie's been working so hard to learn the course and get herself race ready, but she's way behind some of the other girls.
I need to lie down.
Lady Victoria Harvey will take on Jodie Kidd.
We've known each other for a very, very long time. It will get competitive.
Ooh, hit, ooh, skidded.
Lady V's been here a week and has been practicing, so I'm just going to throw everything at it.
We know each other for like 20 years. I mean, of course I like, you know, her.
Oh, what is going on with you two? I'm like, oh, I want to know. Is there history happening here? You two, honestly.
I'm in shock watching that again.
Was it horrible seeing that crash again and again and again?
Yeah, it was pretty bad. I mean, it was a pretty bad crash actually. I mean, like rewatching it.
It was horrible. Anyway, listen. Will Jodie Kidd hit the skids? Will we see a Harvey Wolfhanger? It's race time. Back to Barry.
Oh no. Long friendships can lead to keener rivalries, and we certainly have a contest here. Lady Victoria Harvey taking on Jodie Kidd.
She's in the zone, man. Oh, I don't think she wants to be looking at her.
Very, very tense at the start.
Go on, Bex.
I don't want people please here. I really don't. Like back.
She wants her out of her mind, and she wants what happened in training out of her mind.
Good luck, Bex.
Please don't stand there. It's really. Do you want me to go? I just don't want anyone.
Okay, on we go back.
So the eldest daughter of a marquis banishes her opponent and sets off on her task very, very slowly. I wonder whether the nerves from that fall have really got to her. And she's got a problem right from the start. Slip sliding away. She's corrected now. And doing a little better. The legs wide apart and the toes are working hard, it would seem. And the time check, 20.08. That's certainly going to be beatable. She's got to improve on the second part of the course. Does quite well on that turn. And now on the long turn that brings her down into the labyrinth. Her speed then 99.34. She comes down to the finish. And her time is 44.53. And that's the target for Jodie.
It wasn't fair that I went in front of her and I've got her like standing above me when I'm doing it. I said in the beginning, I was like, I don't want anybody in that area, and she's like right there. So I'm kind of upset about that. Like Jodie has to do badly now.
Well, it's freezing off the course and it's freezing on the course. What can Jodie Kidd do? Late replacement for the speaker's wife. Will the Christmas pudding take its toll? She is in control. And she's finding a good line, but is she going quicker? We'll know in a moment. Yes, she is, by 0.24. Oh, a little bit wobbly there, having to battle sideways.
Good, okay, good, hit.
Oh, Lady Victoria looks happy. She's not going quite as quickly in the bottom half of the course as her opponent. Down to the finish, and the bitterest of rivals may be the sharpest one to call.
I hit so many sides. Oh my gosh, you should have seen Victoria watching that. She's like, good hit, good hit. I mean, honestly. This is bad. If there was bad blood before, I hate to think what it is now. Anyway, the person with the quickest time stays in the competition. The loser's going to face that jump. Okay, so Lady V, you raced first. Let's remind ourselves of your time. It's 44.53 seconds. Jodie, your time needs to be under 44.53 seconds to avoid that jump. Let's find out your time. 44.5 seconds, 300. And Lady V, I'm afraid. Lady V, you're facing the jump. You stay in the competition.
Sorry, I switched.
Look at her face. Thunder, thunder. Listen. Give it up for Lady V, everyone. Off you go. Over there. Go get ready. Go get ready. Gloating, gloating, gloating. So it's Heather versus Lady V jumping to stay in the competition. Boys, you should be ashamed of yourselves because this little jump is shut tonight. No one is going off the little jump, you boys. Heather's going to jump first. She's ready at the top. Let's hand over to Barry and Eddie in the commentary box.
Well, Heather's one of our most competitive females, and she was the first one to move to the middle jump and give it a go. And so far, she's been out jumping Lady V in training, but of course, we have to see how much this leg and the late replacement foot will prove to be a problem. 108 beats per minute. She's a feisty character, has been in many fields of life. This is another moment of history for her.
It is. She's one very brave lady.
Gone up to 128 the beats per minute off the 24-meter hill. Looking to set a target which will prove too much for Lady Harvey. She made it, that's the first thing to say, and she made it well.
She did, that was an excellent start. Set herself very well coming down the jump. Not a huge explosion at the takeoff, but I wasn't expecting very much. And a good solid landing. I think she'll be very pleased with that. I would be.
That is a disadvantage though, she can't lift off.
That's right, that's right.
That was really amazing. That's a first.
I think you're more nervous than me.
No, I feel very proud of you.
I'm really happy. I love you, Beatrice. Thank you. And thank you, Ruth, for everything.
And whose foot? What's the name of the chap that lent you the foot?
And thank you, Carl, for lending
Thank you, Carl, for the foot. Amazing. Right, so let's find out, Heather. What was your distance? You jumped 12 metres! Absolutely fantastic. Well done, Heather.
Thank you.
So after the break, Lady V is going to be jumping to beat Heather's distance. One of them will be the first of our girls to leave. Don't go anywhere. welcome back to the jump. Now, Tuffers and Dom are at the bar. They were eliminated last night. Settling in, boys? In fact, I was going to talk to these guys, but having seen the state of them, I think maybe now I shouldn't bother, actually. Now, before the break, Heather jumped a distance of 12 metres. Lady V now needs to beat that. Jodie will be watching on. One of them's going to leave tonight. Lady V's ready at the top, so it's over to Barry and Eddie.
And Lady V, she's got a match, the best that she's done. She's fallen once, and look at that heart rate, around 55, 56, just calming down a bit. Her normal resting heart rate, I can tell you, is 71. And people, have a good look at this, because one or two people are saying it looks easy. It may be to you sitting in your living room, sitting comfortably on the sofa, but this requires courage. Trying to compose herself, but the heart rate continues to climb.
Well, she did it. She looked very, very nervous on that bar, but it's a very difficult thing to do. She held herself quite well going down that in-run. Not a huge explosion at the takeoff, but she flew through the air well. Good solid landing, but is it enough? Is she going to win?
Are you all right? Are you sure?
I'm just really dehydrated.
Oh, darling. Well, listen, we'll get you a drink in a second. You made it in one piece.
Yeah.
Exactly. Now, how did you do? Now, of course, we're looking here. We see Heather jumped a distance of 12 metres. One of you is going to leave right now. Lady V, let's find out if you jumped further. Oh, you did! You jumped 12.5 metres. Congratulations. You live to ski another day. Heather! Oh, commiserations. You were amazing.
Thank you.
Stick around.
I will.
All right.
After the shout.
Yeah, exactly. So, Heather and Lady V, everyone! Okay, 4 more of our girls are yet to race. The winner's going to stay. The losers will jump for survival. One of them will be off. No time for messing around then. It's our next skeleton head-to-head. So far, our celebrities have been fast. They've been furious. But these next two are just plain terrified.
Hi, I'm Stacey and I am a singer, presenter, mum.
No trouble.
I think you have to be a little bit crazy to sign up for something like this. I was like, wow, this is going to be so fun. I'm going to learn how to ski. And then my family and friends, they're all like, be careful. Don't fall off the edge of a mountain. And I started thinking, oh no, what am I doing? Am I going to die?
I hope not. Normally
That's not the right answer. I don't enjoy it at all. That's horrible.
Is it really terrifying you?
I think it's horrible. Who would start with this one? Could have eased us in.
Hi, I'm Ashley Roberts. You know me from the Pussycat Dolls. I'm most scared of the unknown. I haven't done winter sports. I watch Cool Runnings. That's all the knowledge I have. It's bad.
Amy, I'm really nervous. Okay, we're going to take a deep breath.
To be honest, it freaked the hell out of me. The fear is there and it's scary.
You're getting a bit of the shakes?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the adrenaline pumping through your system.
Ashley is terrified. It's heart-wrenching. I want to cry looking at her. Don't panic, okay? You got down once, good.
I'm scared. I mean, I don't want to do this right now, but I'm gonna do it because I'm gonna do it.
We paired you up according to your practice times, so you'll be racing against your nearest competition.
Stacey Solomon will take on Ashley Roberts.
We're both the scaredy cats. I think we are well matched, yeah, as far as freaked outness.
We both literally despise this skeleton.
Oh my god, I'm nervous even now. Just thinking about it, stomach's in knots.
Oh my god, hug. We've got a hug. Hug it out. Oh no. Honestly, it's so awful. It's
the worst thing ever.
You signed up to the wrong show. What are you thinking? Listen, they can both hit the right notes with their voice. Let's hope they don't hit the wall with their face. It's race time. Over to Barry.
The third head-to-head is a battle of the reluctants. We could say perhaps the scaredy cat. Ashley Roberts against Stacey Solomon. Neither wanted to do it, but away goes Ashley Roberts. There was some doubt whether she would even be competing, and at this particular point she must wonder why she is, because she's all over the place, starting from side to side. Oh my goodness me, this is going to be a real problem for her unless she can straighten up. She has a bit, and sometimes this long bend helps. But finally she straightens up. Split time 21.92. That's the slowest split time so far. Needs to find a bit more speed, I think, on the second part of the course. Coming towards the speed check. What's she doing? 95.44 is her top speed. She's more in control as she comes to the finish. 47.75. But you never know. That might be good enough because her opponent, Stacey Solomon, doesn't like this either. And here is Stacey at the top, trying to control her nerves. No running start here again. A few years back, she was voted Mother of the Year. Her two young sons may well be watching, probably wondering what Mother is doing. And she might be wondering just the same when she hits one wall, then the other. Those knocks certainly hurt. Trying hard to straighten, but catches another wall again. Now better going round the crystal. She's got a good line there. She doesn't seem to have lost too much speed. And the split time, oh, that's a huge difference. She's much faster than Ashley. 1.6, biggest difference we've had. Oh, that was a headbutt there, and then a bit of slip sliding, but it hasn't stopped her. She's going well. She's got the faster speed, but she's lost a little bit at the bottom half of the course even so. And into the finish. She's going to have to wait, but she's done her best, and she's conquered her fears.
Oh, it's awful to watch. I mean, you were actually both crying.
Long balls. We look ridiculous.
But listen, you were very brave, both of you, because I know you were petrified. It's the moment of truth. Once again, the winner stays, the loser's going to jump for survival. Ashley, you raced first. So let's just remind ourselves of your time. It was 47.75 seconds. Stacey, your time needs to be under 47.75 seconds in order to avoid the jump. Let's find out your time. 45.03, you are still here. Living to ski, another day. Ashley, I'm as you facing the jump. How are you feeling about that?
I kind of knew it was coming. I was rubbish at it, so
okay, well, listen. Okay,
I'm gonna do it.
Go get ready.
Okay.
Go get ready.
Give it up for Ashley, everyone!
I'm nervous, right?
You're still here. You're still in the game.
I can't believe it just happened. I genuinely thought I was like a snail.
Like a
snail on that thing, like.
She's fast. Anyway, Ashley's going to face the jump. She's going to take on the loser of our final skeleton showdown. Just when you thought it couldn't get any more competitive.
I'm Louise Thompson, and you will probably know me best from being on Made in Chelsea.
What have I ever done wrong?
Half the reason I wanted to do this, so that people can understand that I'm not a crybaby that loves dating boys and getting dumped. I used to ski a lot as a kid. I don't want to toot my own horn, but I used to be very good. Oh, I'm too modest, I don't like saying it. I am quite good.
And we have no brakes on the sled. Once you're on it, that's it.
I'm the smallest girl here. I'm only 5 foot, and I'm actually on a junior sled that just fits me.
Wow, she's brilliant.
Could be an advantage being small, like a little pocket rocket just shooting down.
She's very lucky that she can just pop into that perfect little position, lie on the sled, and the sled is literally taking her down.
I like it, but I really hate it at the same time. Maybe it's my size, I don't know. Maybe I've just got good core strength and I might just be a natural at it, but I feel sorry for the others.
I'm Chloe Madeley. I'm a bit of tabloid fodder. Probably best known for my mum and dad, who are Richard and Judy. That's what people say. I'm a massive adrenaline junkie. This programme is essentially my bucket list. I'm a really competitive person. I wouldn't be here if I didn't want to win. It's gonna be alright.
It's like a one-man roller coaster carriage, just. Oh, I like that.
Chloe's come to the skeleton with the great attitude.
I want to do this.
She's keen, she's enthusiastic. If she keeps that up, she could be a real contender in this.
1, 2, and on.
I'm just desperate to actually do the track now.
She's got good body awareness. She thinks she's a very practical person.
Oh, that's beautiful. She's good.
The most amazing thing you've ever done.
Chloe Madeley will take on Louise Thompson.
I think that I'm paired with probably the best and most competitive person, so that's a bit nerve-wracking.
Louise is definitely tough competition for anyone. She's rapid. You're smooth, you don't hit anything.
But then you're going to have some extra speed because you're heavier than me. I am naturally competitive, but I don't think that I'm going to turn into a bitch.
You know, they're all super competitive because they just want to win this cowbell. Yeah. Here they are. It's Louise and Chloe. Wait. Oh, you're two little pocket rockets, aren't you?
No, I'm not. I'm quite masculine. She's a pocket rocket.
Graham Bell, who's over there, ding dong, said that you were beautiful. Your skeleton was beautiful.
Oh, we know from memory how the competition went, and I know that I kind of pinballed down it, and she.
Oh, okay. You pinballed a bit as well, I'm sure.
Petrified right now.
Let's see. One was made in Chelsea, the other was made in Judy. It's race time. Over to Barry.
It's competitive to the end. Louise Thompson will lead off against Chloe Madeley. Two athletic girls, both will use the sprint start. Away she goes, the pocket rocket. A little bit offline at the first bend, but now she's straightened. She really has been very, very smooth in training. Somewhere away from the King's Road, but looking entirely at home. Split 20.06 was the time she set her opponent. Looking very comfortable. Look how low she was on bend 9, which has caught so many. How quick is she? 97.88. This is a very good run, it has to be said. And she finishes in 45.07. She seems happy about it, she's smiling.
Ready to race?
Yeah.
Go, Chloe!
Now the adrenaline junkie, as she called herself, Chloe Madeley. Sprint start as well, but not a huge amount of effort, and she's pushed herself off straight into a wall, then hits the other one. Those knocks on the shoulders are hurting, believe me. So a disappointing start for her compared with her opponent. Nicely round the Kreisel. How's the time going to compare? She is up by 0.28. Going well. Hopes for 9, but then a little bit sideways on. That'll cost her a few split seconds. And coming into the speed gun. Oh, look at that, absolutely identical. That's a rarity. And it's going to be a very close finish, but you wonder how much that slow start will in the end cost Chloe.
Exactly the same speed. What are the chances of that? You know the drill. One of you will definitely be staying with us. The other will face the jump to remain in the competition. Now, Louise, you race first. Let's just remind ourselves of your time. 45.07 seconds. Chloe, your time needs to be under 45.07 seconds to avoid the jump tonight. So, let's find out your time. 44.27! Congratulations! You, Louise, will be taking on the jump against Ashley. You're scared?
Of course!
Yeah, but
No, I need to get in the zone.
you need to get in the zone. Oh, well, listen, you go off and go and get ready. Good luck. Everybody give it up for Louise. Give her a hug. Go on. Mummy and Daddy were literally screaming the whole way through that. How well did she do, Judy?
She was brilliant. She told me she was rubbish.
Turn round.
Sorry,
She told you she was
told
rubbish.
me she was rubbish. She said she was going to do the jump. She said, and I was kind of like my.
She did it.
I knew she'd do it.
Anyway, Ashley's ready at the top of the jump. She'll be jumping against Louise Thompson to stay in the competition. Back soon. Welcome back to the jump live from Austria. Before the break, Louise found out she'd face the jump against Ashley. One of them's going to leave tonight. Jumping first to stay in the competitions, Ashley, it's over to Barry and Eddie.
Well, I suppose the question is, what's new, Pussycat? She's going to need, perhaps, a personal best, because her best so far has been 14, and Louise Thompson has jumped 16 metres off this K24, the middle hill. Much more controlled, the heart rate. And that's not uncommon for sports people to be able to just switch off for a moment.
That's right.
Big breath.
It's going up, but she's trying to stay composed. That's what she needs to do. Come on, Ashley. Well, under the circumstances, that wasn't a bad jump. She looked very, very nervous. She was desperately trying to compose herself. Her in-run position was actually very, very good, but there was no explosion at the takeoff. Otherwise, a good solid landing, but not that far. But is it enough? Is it going to put Louise under pressure?
Actually, you were shaking your head watching that back. Why?
I just don't know if it's enough, and I want to stay in the competition, so I hope it is.
Have you been enjoying it?
I have been enjoying it. Yeah, it's been crazy, but I'm enjoying it.
She's got the wobbly goggles sticking off the side of her hat. Listen, let's find out your distance.
Okay.
You jumped 13 meters! That is fantastic!
Oh my God!
So, we've seen what Ashley can do. So let's see if Louise can beat it. Over
tough.
to Barry and Eddie. She's tough.
She's a tough one.
That's right, she is a tough one, but she's also a surprise one. I think she thought she would win the skeleton, and she was right. She made too many meetings up with the walls. Heart rate is a great deal higher than was the case of her older opponent. This, for some of the competitors, is the worst part of this. It's like trying to back a fairly large truck the length of the skis behind. And then you're just sitting there trying to concentrate. I'm sure her attitude will be she's got to retrieve herself from the skeleton.
Wow, what a heart rate. She is looking nervous, under a lot of pressure. Can she do it?
13 meters to beat.
Well, that was a very tidy jump. Louise set herself very, very quickly into a good in-run position. Come down to the takeoff. Not much of an explosion again, a little bit of a V there. But otherwise, a very solid landing. I think she'll be quite pleased, but is it long enough? Is she going to stay in the competition?
Okay, Louise being congratulated by Chloe there. The little pocket rockets. We know that Ashley jumped a distance of 13 metres, so one of you is going to be leaving right now. I know this is really tough because you are both having an amazing time. So, Louise, let's see if you jumped further. 15.5 metres!
Oh my God! Oh, I'm gutted! I'm gutted! I'm absolutely gutted!
We are gutted for you!
Wow! I had a weird feeling too, so I am gutted, but congrats. You jumped up, Jesus!
Listen, we've loved having you on the show. Have you enjoyed it?
Yes, of course, thank you.
And Louise, yes, congratulations.
Thank you.
And that's a great distance for you.
It's actually really good, so I'm really happy that I felt like it was good. I thought Ashley did such a good job. I was like, I know I'm going to have to really throw myself.
You did a little V with the ski thing. I loved it. Anyway, Ashley and Louise, everyone. So in just 2 shows, 4 of our celebrities are out. And tomorrow night, there is absolutely no hiding. Our remaining 12 will all take to the slopes, and we're going to really take it up a notch. We're going to be taking over an entire mountain, completely live, where the competition will be more heart-stopping and more high-flying than ever before.
That is going to be carnage.
We've got the all-new snowcross.
My type of sport, contact.
No one will survive.
I'm out for blood in this event.
We have an all-new eliminator. The air jump. This is about height. Let's go big or go home.
Okay, that's it for tonight. Sherry Healy's going to be here tomorrow with all the après ski gossip on our warm-up show. That's at 7:30 on E4. Then at 8 o'clock on Channel 4, we'll be live from Jump Mountain, where there's going to be snowcross, air jump, and it'll all be live. Probably fairly nuts. Till then, good night, from Austria.